Just one more reading. The Zen teaching of Huang Po on the transmission of mind. It is only in contradistinction to greed, anger, and ignorance that abstinence, calm, and wisdom exist. Without illusion, how could there be enlightenment? Therefore, Bodhidharma said, the Buddha enunciated all dharmas in order to eliminate every vestige of conceptual thinking. If I refrain entirely from conceptual thought, what would be the use of all the dharmas? Attach yourself to nothing beyond the pure Buddha nature, which is the original source of all things. Suppose you were to adorn the void with countless jewels, how could they remain in position? The Buddha nature is like the void. Though you were to adorn it with inestimable merit and wisdom, how could they remain there? They would only serve to conceal its original nature and to render it invisible. That which is called the doctrine of mental origins, followed by certain other sects, postulates that all things are built up in mind and they are manifest themselves upon contact with the external environment, ceasing to be manifest when the environment is not present. But it is wrong to conceive of an environment separate from the pure, unvaried nature of all things, that which is called mirror of concentration and wisdom. Another reference to non-Zen Mahayana doctrine requires the use of sight, hearing, feeling, cognition, which leads to the successive states of calm and agitation. But this involves conceptions based on invariant objects. They are temporary expedients appertaining to one of the lower categories of root of goodness. And this category of root of goodness merely enables people to understand what is said to them. If you wish to experience enlightenment yourselves, you must not indulge in such conceptions. They are all invariant dharmas, concerning things which are and things which are not, based on existence and non-existence. If you only will avoid concepts of existence and non-existence in regard to absolutely everything, you will perceive the Dharma. On the first day of the 9th moon, the Master said to me, from the time when the great Master Buddha arrived in China, he spoke only of the one mind and transmitted only to the one Dharma. He used the Buddha to transmit the Buddha, never speaking of any other Buddha. He used the Dharma to transmit the Dharma, never speaking of any other Dharma. The Dharma is the wordless Dharma, and the Buddha was the intangible Buddha, since they were in fact the pure mind, which is the source of all things. This is the only truth. All else is false. Prajna is wisdom is the formless original mind source. Ordinary people do not seek the way, but merely indulge their six senses, which lead them back into the six realms of existence. A student of the way, by allowing himself a single synthetic thought, falls among devils. If he permits himself a single thought leading to differential perception, falls into heresy. To hold that there is something born and to try to eliminate it, that is all fall among the Saravakas. To hold that things are not born but capable of destruction is to fall among the Pratyakas. Nothing is born, nothing is destroyed. Away with your dualism, your likes and dislikes. Every single thing is just one mind. When you have perceived this, you will have mounted the chariot of the Buddhas. That's it, just one reading, the Zen teachings of Huang Po on the transmission of mind.